Hey guys, welcome to another Tuesday edition of the Vinyl Den, your channel for record collecting by record collectors. My name is Nick. It's Tuesday, so it's time to talk about some new releases. This Friday, July 15th, we got a little over 400 titles coming out. Actually, I got quite a bit to talk about. I got 16 albums I'm going to talk about today. If you haven't done so yet, make sure you click on that link down below. Go check out the Vinyl Den Facebook group. It's just a cool place to continue the music conversation. There's also a couple other links down there. There's one for the Vinyl Den merch page, where we've got Vinyl Den t-shirts and sweatshirts for sale. There's a link for the Spotify and Apple Music playlists, where every week we're just compiling music that we're talking about here on the channel, putting together a nice playlist for everyone to enjoy. There's also a link for the Vinyl Den Patreon page. If you want to support the show, it's always greatly appreciated. You can support the show for as little as $1 a month. Of course, if you enjoyed the episode, make sure you give me the old thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button down below. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you're notified every time I release new episodes. So like I said in the intro, little over 400 titles coming out this week. There's 16 I'm going to talk about, so if there's something I don't talk about here on the show today, make sure you drop me a comment down below. Let me know what else is coming out, because I don't always catch everything out there. I will say that if there's an album that I talk about on the show today and you're not able to find it at your local record store, I will drop a link in the comments down below, or in the description down below for everything that's on here is all going to be available on Amazon. So, like I said, if you can't find it in your local record store, you'll be able to grab it online. So the first one I got here, this is Arrested Development for the, I guess it's FKN Love. I guess you can put your extra letters in there if you want, but this is actually a new album that Arrested Development released in December of last year. To be completely honest, I haven't listened to anything Arrested Development has done since their debut album, way back in the early 90s. This is their 15th studio album, so there's a lot of stuff in their catalog. Like I said, I just haven't had any time to listen to, or I didn't even know existed. So there's a bunch of features on here. You got Sugar Hill Gang is going to be on here. You got Master Ace, Freddie Fox is on here, G-Love, which I love G-Love. G-Love's done a bunch of great stuff over the years. So it's just a bunch of great people that are featured on this album. It's going to run you about $36 online, so not a terrible price. It's one that I'm not going to pick up. I'll definitely stream it and check it out. The next one, this is King's X, Faith, Hope, Love. If you're not familiar with King's X, King's X has made some great rock music over the years. This is their third studio album. This was released back in 1990. It's Love was the big hit that was on here. I think It's Love made it all the way up to like number 3, I think, on the singles charts here in the U.S. This is a music on vinyl release, so it's going to sound fantastic. It's a double LP. It's only about $40 though, so it's a little bit kind of pricier, but I guess not terrible considering where the prices of vinyl records have been. So this week we've also got 2 releases coming out from one of the godfathers of punk rock, and that is the Cramps. The Cramps, if you're unfamiliar with them, a lot of great stuff. Late 70s, early 80s. To be completely honest, though, I haven't listened to any of their stuff since probably 83, 84, 85, somewhere in that early part of that decade. But the first one, this is Live at the Keystone Club, 1979. This was originally recorded February 1st at the Keystone Club in Palo Alto, California, and this was actually broadcast on FM radio. So not sure how the sound quality is going to be on this, but definitely be a cool one to check out. It's going to be about $26 online. So the really cool thing is about this Cramps release was this was a full year before their debut album was released in 1980. So that would definitely be kind of cool to see, especially since the Cramps, especially that early period of the Cramps, really went through a lot of different lineup changes. So I'm definitely interested in that one. And then you've also got Flamejob, which was released back in 1994 and was their 6th studio album. They're running $27 online, so it's going to be pretty similarly priced to the live album. And I've not listened to Flamejob. Like I said, I probably like the mid part of the 80s is kind of when I stopped listening to. Obviously, I didn't get into the Cramps until probably the mid to late part of the 90s. But it's really only that early period of the Cramps music that I ever listened to. So Flamejob is one that I definitely need to check out. The next one is an album that I talked about probably about a month, maybe a month and a half ago. And then it never came out. So it must have got pushed back until this week. But this is the debut album from Judas Priest, Rocka, Rolla. This was originally released back in 1974. Judas Priest, they are one of the, or probably the godfathers, one of the godfathers of heavy metal. I really put them up there with like Black Sabbath and a lot of the other stuff. But this is a great album. This is going to be on red vinyl. This thing's going to run you $51 online, though, so it's not cheap. I don't think it has anything. I might be wrong. You can drop me a comment down below, but I don't think this has anything extra. I think it's just the one LP standard release of this album. So it's not I don't have on vinyl. I'd love to have it, but man, for $51, I mean, I just can't drop that kind of money on that album. But hopefully I can. I know there's black versions out there that are available for probably half that price, so I'll definitely at least look for another version of it. Also this week we got a new album coming out from Lizzo. This is special. This is her 4th studio album. I will say there's a bunch of variants that are available out there for this. I know there's a gold version that's available on Amazon. I think there's a black version on Amazon also. There's a orange version from Walmart, and then there's a Target exclusive that has an alternate cover. So a couple of different versions out there. They're all going to run you about the same. It's all about $26 online. So, I'm not a huge Lizzo fan. I have listened to her first album. My wife Mandy's a bigger fan than I am, but I'm always out there looking for new music. So at least I'll stream that one and check it out this week. There's a couple of really cool reissues coming out this week also. This is Third Eye Blind, a collection. This was originally released back in 2006. It's tracks from Third Eye Blind's first 3 albums. I want to say there's 3 unreleased tracks on this also. It's a double LP. It's running you about $32 online. I think it's like Target, I think, also has an exclusive version of this. I might be wrong, but I think that somebody has, it might be an Urban Outfitters, one of those big box stores has an exclusive release of this coming out also, I believe. And then this next one, this is Pavement, Westing by Musket and Sextant. This was originally released back in 1993, and this is a compilation of some early recordings from Pavement. I know it's like EPs and singles are going to be on this. It's already $25 online, so not a bad price either. If you're a Pavement and a Third Eye Blind fan, those are 2 releases that haven't been available for a long time. We do have 2 releases from the Blue Note Classic series coming out this week also. You guys know, been watching the channel for a long time. You guys know I'm a big jazz fan. So definitely looking forward to both of these. And I think these are the last 2 Blue Note, either Classic series or Tone Poet series for the next several months. I don't think anything else is scheduled to come out until, I think, September or October. So it's going to be a couple of months before we see more of these come out. But the first one, this is George Braith Extension. This is going to run $22 online, so it's not a bad price. A lot of those classic series albums have been really affordable, and I found some really great stuff through the classic series. And this recording was the last of 3 sessions led by George Braith in the early 1960s for Blue Note. And this has Grant Green on it, which I'm a big fan of Grant Green. I love a lot of his stuff, and was originally released in 1964. So that'd be a really cool one to check out. The next Blue Note release, this is Don Wilkerson, Preach Brother, and this was originally released back in 1962. It's going to run $28 online, so it's a little bit more than the George Braith album. But this album has, I've actually listened to this one because this has Grant Green and Sonny Clark on it, which I love both of those jazz musicians. So I've actually streamed this one. This is a really good album. It's got a little bit more of like a soul feel with the jazz. It's so it might not be up everyone's alley, but it's a really good album. And of course, both these releases were mastered by Kevin Gray, and they're all remastered from the original analog tapes. So they're going to sound absolutely fantastic. Another new release that's coming out this week that I've had on my radar for a while now. This is Travie McCoy, Never Slept Better. Travie McCoy, of course, was the frontman for Gym Class Heroes. A lot of great stuff in the was it late 90s, maybe early 2000s that they were really popular. So this is his new album. This is actually his second solo album and his first solo album in 12 years. So it's been a long time that he's been working on this. And from the reviews I've read on this, it's actually gotten really good reviews so far, at least from the advanced listens that some people out there have gotten. And it's got kind of a mix of pop, rock, alternative, and hip hop on it. So definitely an album I'm looking forward to. It's only going to run you $25 online too. So I think that's definitely one that I'm looking forward to. The next one I was kind of going back and forth on. This is various artists release. 90s collected. This is a music on vinyl release, which I've got a lot of music on vinyl releases. I don't have any compilations from them, so it's definitely pricey. It's gonna run you $47 online, so it's not the cheapest album out there. It is a double LP. It's got a bunch of great stuff on there. I was a teenager through the 90s, so a lot of these great songs on here are stuff that I probably wouldn't buy a full album for, but it's got New Radicals on there, which I do have the New Radicals album. Mazzy Star, Four Non Blondes, Blind Melon, Roxette, Lenny Kravitz, Erykah Badu, just a bunch of great tracks from the 90s. I'm sure a lot of people kind of go through there, and probably recognize most of the stuff on there at least. The next one is another album I was, definitely on the fence about. This is Halsey, If I Can't Have Love, I Want Power, Tour Edition. I love this album. This is probably one of my favorite albums that has been released over the last couple of years. But this tour edition thing, I don't know. It's something I just started, I just saw it kind of creep up over the last several months. I know Pearl Jam just released a tour edition of Gigaton, which there's nothing extra. It just comes with an extra CD with some live material on there. But this tour edition for this Halsey album, from what I see, it's just an olive green vinyl with an alternate cover, for $28. So I've already got, I think, 2, maybe 3 copies. I think I got just 2. I've got 2 copies of this already. Do I really want to drop another $28 for something I really already kind of have? Even though I really do love that album, probably not. I'll probably pass on that just because, I don't know. I guess once I get to the record store, I'll kind of make my decision on that. But, it is a good album. If you don't already have a copy of it, that's definitely a good one to check out. And then to kind of wrap it all up this week, there is 3 really cool looking Walmart exclusives that are being released this week. All 3 of them are Red Hot Chili Peppers albums. You've got Blood Sugar Sex Magic, which was, of course, their huge album from 1991. This is going to be on red vinyl. It's going to run you about $33 through Walmart's website there. You've also got Californication, which is probably my 3rd, maybe 4th favorite Red Hot Chili Peppers album. This was originally released back in 1999, and this is going to be on orange and blue vinyl. It does kind of look cool. You can see from the picture there. It's going to run you $35 online. And then you've got By the Way, which was released in 2002. It's going to run you $30 online. This is going to be on purple vinyl. I already have copies of Californication and Blood Sugar Sex Magic. I don't have a copy of By the Way, so I'll at least pick that one up. I'll probably pass on the other 2. I do like what Walmart has been doing, though. They did the series release for what they've done Metallica. They've done 2 different series for Metallica. They did a collection for Van Halen. Next month they're releasing, or maybe it's later this month, within the next few weeks or a month or so, they're going to be doing a series of Green Day releases also. So I think it's kind of cool that they're doing these kind of collections, but I'll at least grab at least one of those 3. Well, that's all I got for you today, guys. Thanks for checking the show out. Bunches of great stuff coming out this week. Why don't you drop me a comment down below. Let me know what albums you're looking forward to. Like I said, there's a little over 400 albums coming out this week, and I only talked about 16 of them. So let me know what you guys think. If you guys enjoyed the episode, make sure you give me a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button down below. And that's all I got. Until next time, keep on spinning. Peace.